Right mark. Check mark. Match game 74, production number 0265, take one. Get ready to match the star. Anson Williams. Brett Summers. Charles Nelson Reilly. Fannie Flagg. Richard Dawson and Kaye Stevens as we play the star-studded big money match game 74. And now here's the star of match game 74, Gene Rivers.
You know, I miss all the good stuff. I'm standing back there waiting to go on, and I can barely see this monitor, which is way over on Fairfax Avenue. But I saw you take
You should, as the star of this terrific show, you should demand a monitor in the wings.
Yeah, so I can... can we have a replay? No, I'm only kidding. You poured the water, and you grew the flower pot.
Mine died the moment the water hit it.
Oh, I see. What are you featuring today up front?
The usual.
He's come up with all week.
Okay. Now, would you say hello to this darling lady, Dorothy Dorn, our current champion?
Hi.
Dorothy has won $3,050, 3050. And would you believe that she has mothered 3 children, one of whom is 25 years old? Is that correct?
21, 23, and 25. 3 beautiful, sensuous daughters.
You must have been 12 when you were married, my dear.
I was only 3.
3 at the time, I see. And she's going to take a motorhome tour of America, is that right?
Yes, I've driven across country a few times, but I've never seen the northwest corner, which I want to see. And then I've got people to visit all over the country.
Well,
me and my
listen,
3 cats.
You've got a little bundle there, $3,050 to start with.
Yes.
And you're going to have a go at another big lump here, over $5,000 in the Big Money Super Match, and we're going to do that right after we do these messages for you. Did you really?
I did. Yesterday
No kidding.
morning.
Dorothy was just telling me that I didn't know that you have a talent as a seamstress. You made this yesterday morning?
I make most of my clothes. I made this yesterday morning.
Isn't that chic and stunning?
It's lovely.
Listen,
I made these glasses just last week.
you forgot some of the material there. Couldn't sew up the back there. Very pretty, isn't it? Okay. Dorothy, shall we have a go at it?
Yes, sir.
We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Bay blank. The answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match that one. And if you match the next one, you get $250. If you match the bottom, you get $100. Which celebrities would you like a little assist from, or some suggested answers?
Charles.
Charles.
With Brett's head out of the way.
Yeah.
She just gave... Oh, I can't. Bay of Pigs.
Bay of Pigs. All right.
Richard.
Bay window.
Bay window.
Brett.
Brett, have you got one?
Well, the only thing we have left, I think, are bay scallops.
Really?
I don't mean scallops, I mean shrimp.
No,
I don't mean shrimp, I mean oysters.
You want to try...
No, we have to accept
We're going to go and get married.
No, stop that. No, we have to accept your first answer, so it's bay scallops. So you got Bay of Pigs, Bay window, and bay scallops. You may choose one of those as the answer, or you may give us one of your own. What do you want to do, Dorothy?
My thought, again, was Bay of Pigs, and someone said it, and I'll say that.
Bay of Pigs. Okay, that's the one she's looking for, and that's the one that Charles gave you. Let's see if it's up there.
Where Brett goes for a holiday.
We'll find out if it's up there, and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response? Bay leaf is up there. Yeah.
That's a lovely season.
That's right. Here we go, looking for the Bay of Pigs. May we see the $250 response? Bay window is the one that Richard gave you.
Here it comes.
You think so?
Yes.
Think it's up there,
Scallops.
folks? No? All right, let's look at it anyway. Here's the $500 response. Bay of Pigs it is. He said no. Attaboy, Charles. 'Splendid. 'Splendid.
baked crabs.
You know, our audiences are usually right, but you were dead wrong. You didn't think it was going to be there. All right. To your own good judgment and to Charles Nelson Reilly's suggested answer, you got $500. Now you're going to play for 10 times that amount. To collect it, you got to...
faced you already.
Yeah, you got to face it. Have you decided who you're going to play with?
Oh, that's right.
Who do you want to play with?
We know who she wants to play with.
The mother of 3.
Sensuous daughters.
3 sensuous.
And they really are beautiful, too. I have a picture if you all want to see them.
Yeah.
After the show.
Could we do this first?
I'll take Charles.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Come on, Charles.
Okay.
You can do it.
Yes, sir.
I
Here we
don't
go
like
with
this
the $5,000 question, Charles. Going to write an answer to this.
Okay.
All right. Blank dinner. Blank dinner. I'll give you an accent on both words.
Now, give me a moment.
Okay, take your time. Now he's finished. And now we call on you, Dorothy, for your response. An answer that you think will match Charles. Blank dinner. What do you put in that blank?
All I can think of is turkey dinner.
Turkey dinner. You're owing her. You think it's wrong. Well, all right.
of course.
Charles.
Turkey dinner is...
What's it?
My favorite is turkey dinner, but I think TV.
TV dinner. Oh, all right. Sorry, Dorothy. Well, Dorothy, you picked up another $500. That means
What
you're
am
up to
I sorry about? I'm always sorry.
$3,550. And you'll play another game in a little bit. But first, we've got to do a little business. Then we'll come back to Dorothy Dorn and her opponent. All right, Dorothy's ready to take on another opponent, so let's all give a warm welcome to her new challenger, Marcia Salcido. All right, Marcia.
I'm fine. Thank
Let's find out a little about this lady, shall we? Tell us about yourself, if you would.
you. Oh, I'm married. I have 2 beautiful daughters. I'm a very busy housewife. I fill my time with as much as I can, sports, outside things.
You have a good suntan.
Oh, thank you. That's,
What, you swim a lot or play
that's
tennis?
from doing a lot of nothing.
Oh, really?
Outside a lot and doing nothing.
You do your housework lying by the pool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck, Marcia.
Thank you.
Now, the challenger makes a selection, so would you do that, please?
A, please.
A is what she wants. New game, folks. I know, I hate to break it up.
Sweet nothing.
I don't know what's going on here, but do you mind if we go on there? Is it all right? All right, here we go. Brett said...
I'm old enough to be this boy's sister.
Brett said... Did you hear? Are you here? Listen, Brett said...
I heard you.
Okay. Power failures are terrific. Me and 2 sailors just spent 5 wonderful hours in the blank. Brett said power failures are terrific. Me and 2 sailors just spent 5 wonderful hours in the blank. You know what a power failure is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Kaye, are you ready, or are you still thinking?
I'm thinking. Where was the last time I spent a couple hours with 2 sailors?
All right. Do any of you remember the famous power failure that occurred in New York City some years ago? I was in a department store at a time on 5th Avenue. Didn't get out with a thing.
I think the population explosion began
That's right.
9 months after
9 months after that.
the
I
9
think
minutes
it's
for
recorded.
ants.
Okay, Marcia. Brett said, power failures are terrific. Me and 2 sailors just spent 5 wonderful hours in the blank.
In the elevator.
In the elevator. That's a good answer. 5 wonderful hours in the elevator, she says. Anson, what do you say?
Well, I know better. Brett's favorite place is the kitchen.
Really?
Isn't that cute?
She's a good cook, is that what you're
I
saying?
had another answer, but I crossed it out.
Okay. Brett, what do you say?
I've showed him a different side to myself.
Yeah.
Honey, I don't know what the real name of it is, but it's the Watt box.
The Watt box.
They keep the watts. Do you know where they keep the watts?
Where they have the
Oh,
fuse.
the fuse box.
Oh, fuse box. You're right.
Listen, you know how big a fuse box is?
You know how small those sailors were?
Okay, Charles.
This sort of sums up the romance on my right, in the dark.
In the dark. Okay. You're looking for, Brett said the power failure is terrific. Me and Tu said you spent 5 wonderful hours in the elevator is what she said. What did you say?
Knowing Brett, as I do, kitchen and elevator are utterly ridiculous. Don't you think, Kaye?
Ridiculous, yeah.
Yes, it's bar.
Bar. Yeah. Picked up 5 sailors, took them into bars, what she said.
Well,
Elevator is good, Anson.
I must defend Brett. She does not drink as much as she did. We slowed her down. We bent her funnel. With the sailors for 5 hours in the dark.
In the dark.
And the lights went on, and they got the heck out of there.
Yes.
Very nasty experience.
Yeah. Kaye?
I think they're all weird.
They are.
Yeah, I spent my time in an elevator.
Elevator. Okay, Marcy, there's one for you. A lot of people were caught in elevators in that famous old New York City blackout. Are you ready, Dorothy?
Yes.
All right. This is for you. Gloria said, "My boyfriend is such a practical joker. Last night he put a blank in my waterbed."
What?
Gloria said, Madam, are you feeling hysterical? Gloria said, "My boyfriend is such a practical joker. Last night he put a blank in my waterbed." Okay. 2 people here are ready, and Brett's ready. Charles, you ready? Kaye's ready.
Wait. I love
All right, now we're all set. Dorothy? Gloria said, "My boyfriend is such a practical joker. Last night he put a blank in my waterbed."
Fish.
Fish. A fish in my waterbed. All right.
I used fish once a couple of days ago.
Oh, you can't use that
I know.
again?
So, no, he put in an ice cube and she loved it.
A nice cube
Yes.
in the waterbed, and she loves it. What do you say, Brett?
I say the Grunion are running tonight.
The Grunion, they are indeed. I read that
They
in the
are.
Los
They're
Angeles
running,
paper.
and they're going to have a terrific time. I say she put a hole in it.
Put a hole
in the
in
water.
the-
He put a hole in her
He put a hole in
waterbed.
the waterbed. All right. Charles?
Just a moment, Joyce. Joyce Haber is on too.
Joyce Haber is on
And she wants me to announce that Brett Summers and Anson Williams will be engaged Saturday night when he pins her at the Glendale prom.
Goldfish. Fish and goldfish. Yeah, there's one. All right. Now, my boyfriend's such a practical joker. Last night he put a blank in my waterbed. She says fish, and you say fish. Well, there's 2 for you, Dorothy. How about you, Richard?
You'll never get the girl, darling, to come over to your bed if you just put a fish in there. All they do is breed. You put a hole, and the moment he fills the water, they come over to your side.
Ah.
Lloyd Bridges taught me that trick. Little devil.
All right, Kaye.
What else?
Fish. Okay. There's another match for you. So it's 3-1 at this moment at the end of round 1. Round 2 comes up a little bit later, but first we've got a message for you. Ready for round 2. Here we go. Marcia.
A, please.
A. All right. Let's see. Last time you matched Kaye, so Kaye's the only one who will not write. Everyone else will. Before Tarzan left the jungle forever, Jane asked for something to remember him by. So Tarzan had his blank bronzed.
Oh, Brett.
You all that, Marcia?
Yes.
Before Tarzan left the jungle forever, Jane asked for something to remember him by. So Tarzan had his blank bronzed.
Can I write it? I love that. Come on, Fannie, you can do it.
Sure you can do it, Fannie.
Have you noticed that brevity
right.
is not popular among our writers?
That's
I
right.
noticed that they don't know from brevity.
Okay.
I
Charles.
know from brevity your latest romance.
All right, Marcia. Before Tarzan left the jungle forever, Jane asked for something to remember him by, so Tarzan had his blank bronzed.
Loincloth.
His loincloth bronzed. She said he had his loincloth bronzed. Anson?
Well, I said he had his loincloth bronze.
You said he had, naturally, because you're the perfect person. Brett?
Since he's been in love, he's been getting them all right.
Aren't they?
Me too.
Yes.
I said loincloth.
You're a lovely couple.
3 loins.
3 loins. What about... Wait a minute now. We're going to see if this lady is going to show us her loins. What do you say there, lady?
Excuse me, I was reading a story. Well, I was trying to think what Tarzan had. He couldn't have his monkey bronzed, and I put his vine bronzed. I know that.
All right, no match there. Before Tarzan left the jungle, there's something to remember. So Tarzan had his blank bronzed.
Yes, well, this is a mixed audience. I think
Yes.
loins is a little racy word.
Oh, really?
So he had his limb cloth.
His limb cloth, yeah, okay. So there's another one for you, Marcia. And that means you're up to 5. And now, Dorothy, as we go to your second and final round question, you must match 2 to stay in the game. 3, however, will win another game for you. Charles does not participate, neither does Kaye nor Fannie. When the 2 contortionists accidentally tied themselves together during their act, they needed blank to get them apart. 2 contortionists, you say, accidentally tied themselves together during their act. They needed blank to get them apart.
You don't write, Charles.
Charles,
It's the
you don't
first
write.
time you don't have
Aren't
to
you
worry.
happy?
And it's the first time you've concentrated, my darling.
All right, just put it in the slot there so everybody's all set there.
You don't write.
He's doing it anyway, just to practice.
I don't understand American, the program. Very little English. It's so difficult for me.
Aren't you lucky he's out of it? When the 2 contortionists accidentally tied themselves together during their act, they needed blank to get them apart.
Grease.
Grease. Grease.
I know, very bad.
Greece. She said Greece. That's
I know
okay.
she said Greece.
She said Greece. What'd you say, son?
Argentina.
Well, I said crowbar.
A crowbar to get them apart. Gotta match everybody else to stay in the game, Dorothy. Let's see if it happens. Brett?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said help.
Help! All right. Did anybody say Greece there? Help. All right. Congratulations, Marcia. Come on down. There's $100 for you if you'll stand by for a moment or so. We'll say goodbye to this charming lady. We've really enjoyed meeting you, Dorothy.
Why, thank you. I've enjoyed it so much. Everybody's
Have a
really neat.
wonderful trip.
The best
Thank
of luck
you.
on your
Wonderful
trip.
trip.
She goes with $3,550. Dorothy Dorn. Goodbye, dear. Here it comes. Are you ready? You've seen it done? You're going to want to have it go at it? All right. We polled a recent studio audience, Marcia, and we got their best response to this. Anthony Blank. The answer they gave most often is worth 500, second 250, third 100. Whom would you like to get a little help from?
Charles.
Charles, what do you say? Anthony?
Tony Quinn.
Anthony Quinn is one. Another one?
Richard.
What do you say?
Anthony Newley.
Anthony Newley.
Fannie.
Fannie.
Anthony Adverse.
Anthony Adverse.
And you tell me you're in your 30s, honey?
So you got Anthony Quinn, Anthony Newley,
Anthony
and
Adverse.
Anthony Adverse. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own. What would you like to do?
Anthony Quinn.
You would choose Anthony Quinn. All right. That's what we're looking for. The one that Charles gave you. Let's find out where it is, and if so, if it's up there at all, let's find out. May we see the $100 response? Anthony Newley was up there, the one that Dick gave you. All right. Still looking for Anthony Quinn. Here is the $250 response. Anthony and Cleopatra. Last chance for Anthony Quinn. Here is the $500 response. Anthony Quinn, you've got it. Congratulations. Who gave you that? Charles. Very good, Charles. Okay. Now, Marcia, you've got the $500. You're going to play for 10 times that amount. You got to choose one celebrity to collect it and match that person.
Adverse.
I'm going to stick with Charles.
Okay, face me, Charles. Here's the $5,000 question. Lamb blank. Lamb blank. Lamb blank. All right, Charles is ready. Now, Marcia, we need a response from you that you think will match him. Lamb
chops.
Lamb chops. I don't know. We'll find out right now for $5,000. Charles, may we see your answer, please?
Well, I don't know if this is fair or not because it's what Anson calls Brett affectionately, and I've heard it now all week. Lamb chops.
Oh, congratulations. All right. There she goes. She's got $5,600, and you've got a message, and here it is. Next week, we're going to have these splendid people with us.
Alejandro Reyes, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Juliet Mills, Richard Dawson, and Joanne Wally.
You were just Jim Dandy. Thank you all. Jim Dandy, Match Game 74. Join us next time. Goodbye.